So I am going to fearlessly use all spinach for this recipe right here. And what you want to do, if you want this to be hypernourishment, the majority of the blender should be spinach. Now, people will tell me all the time, I am filling up my blender with spinach. And then when we have a wellness appointment and I try to get the weight out of them, I find out that no, they're putting in maybe 5-6 ounces. Look how full that looks. Want to see how I do it? There it is. So this is a 16-ounce container. And if you can finish this in a day, then you're doing really well for your nourishment levels. Now, I'm going to make this about, so you can do 2/3 to 3/4 full, depending on what your taste buds are ready for. And again, you can use any cruciferous vegetable. If you are afraid of spinach, or if you're someone that happens to have one of those rare reactions to oxalate, it's extremely rare, but it happens, or if you've had gastric bypass or some other issue that makes you more sensitive, or if you have kidney failure and you can't have high potassium foods, I've helped people get off the transplant list for kidney failure using this protocol, then we do take spinach out and you can use kale or cabbage or any other cruciferous vegetable. Or if you just don't believe me and you're afraid of it, use the kale, it's fine. But for this one, we are using spinach and we're gonna go about 3/4 full. So this is the ingredient we're working to get in. The other thing that we want to get in is your omega-3 fatty acids. So this here is chia seeds. Now chia seeds on their own, you won't digest them. So you have to break them up, and what an easy way to do it is here in this blender. Now for general health and metabolism, your size handful is fine. If you're really trying to aggressively improve your health, then I recommend you get about 1/2 cup a day as a good starting dose. You can use flax seeds or you can use chia seeds like I just did. The next step would be to add the water. So as I mentioned before, part of hypernourishment is really increasing your hydration. Well, the smoothie takes care of it. And that's why we call this the smoothie solution, because you get in your omega-3s, your high nutrient vegetables, and your hydration in all at once. You don't have to figure out ways to do that all separately. I'm just gonna add a little bit more water. The goal is to get the water about to the level of the greens. We have found that is the right amount to get a nice liquid smoothie, not too thick and also not overflowing. I know all of us have had that experience of the whoa. So if you do it to the level of the greens, that's usually good. Now, as for the flavor, that's when we hit the fruit. So this is actually our daily drinker. The recipe is at smoothieshred.com. We have free recipes there. You don't have to add any of your information. Just give it to the public as a public service. What we're gonna do is we're gonna add bananas, make sure they have that nice spotty skin. This is where the sweetness comes in.